Y'all know I love this show. Let's talk about The Magician, Season 3, Episode 2. Cue the intro. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Fandoms Anonymous. We're here today to talk about The Magician, Season 3, Episode 2. This is a show that I always saw trailers for, saw previews for, never really watched the trailers or previews, heard a lot of people talk about it, heard a lot of people say, you need to check it out, you need to check it out, you need to check it out. And another show was The Librarians. I think I'm going to start watching that too. But we're talking about The Magicians here. I watched season 1 and 2 at the end of December, holiday time, got that kind of time to watch. I binge, and I finished season 1, finished season 2, and I saw season 3 was coming out, and I said, hey, with me having this platform, having this channel, I'm going to make sure that I review season 3 of The Magician. So let's get right into it. We're at episode 2. Shout out to everyone who watched the season 3, episode 1 review here on the channel, so let's go right into it. We basically know that we're going on a quest this season. We're going on the Muntjac. We're going on the ship to find the 7 keys. Last week, they found the book inside of the library in New Jersey. It was the tale of the 7 keys. But the thing about the book is it's kind of empty. Now, it fills itself up when you finish each part or find each key. Each chapter is a key. Get it? The key to open the chapter is finding the key. You need to write that down. Write that down. Put my name on it. So basically, the tale of the 7 keys is a story where there was a king and his daughter, and a witch captured the king and told the daughter that she had to get 7 keys to release his father. Now, who knows that this might have something to do with it in the end, but for what we know, it's something that can bring back magic. So Josh, Julia, and Quentin are going to look for Mayakovsky because he had magic stored in those batteries. If you remember, he had Penny shaving down all of those tables. He had shaving down all that stuff because there was magic in them. Back in Fillory, Elodie discussing about not having any money in the kingdom. And I was wondering, how does Fillory run on money? What type of money does Fillory work on? Like, that's something that was never explained. Elodie is basically faking the plan in order to go collect taxes or faking the plan to go off on an adventure to start collecting the keys. Katie ended up going to a hedge bar where Mayakovsky went to check a few things out. Quentin went to go see Emily because she was out with Mayakovsky. Elliot gets the explanation that from the Muntjac from Tick that basically it's made up of sentient trees. Tick ended up calling the boat an asshole, and the boat tipped him off into the water, which is hilarious. So the boat is alive. The boat is made of trees that can think, can move, can do things. So that's going to be kind of hilarious to see what type of stuff goes on the Muntjac. I'm really excited about that. We basically got a situation with Mayakovsky. We saw him in a bar where he had literally turned into a bear. And they realized that this was done from magic. So it had to have something to do with those batteries that Mayakovsky had. The Fairy Queen has revealed that their daughter, Elliot and Finn's daughter, has grown up. In the fairy realm, children grow up really fast. So her name is Frey. And apparently, like I said, she grew up and she's sending her on the trip with them to supposedly watch them to make sure that they're not up to no good. Margot tells him that he needs to be smart about this mission because she doesn't want anything to happen to him. Apparently, magic is being used around the city, and a magician made a real dinosaur out of magic. They're in the park where some sex magic is being used. Very weird scene. And Elliot went to After Island and found out the people are being attacked by this monster. Now, After Island was supposedly where the first key was. Alice was also at the same spot because she was following the magic as well. And Alice, she's kind of on her own tip. She's running from the Lamprey. Whatever she did when she was a Niffin, she ticked a lot of folks off. There's a man named Father Poe who is the leader of After Island. There's a woman who's using the magic, is actually Professor Lipson from Breakbills. That's who was using the magic. Father Poe had the key, but it's used to keep the monster away. And it was apparently this thing called a shadow bat. Professor Lipson was with Mayakovsky the same night that he turned into a bear, but he actually married Emily. Now, we remember Emily, Quentin met Emily. And if you remember, it all ties back to Alice. Basically, Alice's brother Charlie was trying to help Emily change her appearance so that she could be more attractive to Mayakovsky. Because of this situation, Mayakovsky was moved to Breakville South down in Alaska, and Charlie ended up dying and becoming a Niffin, and Emily ended up just trying to live a normal, regular life. But of course, she still had a thing for Mayakovsky. She's the one who actually made the batteries, not Mayakovsky. She made the batteries. Quentin went to go stop Professor Lipson from, no, Professor Lipson was the one that made the batteries. I'm sorry, I mixed that all up. Talk about Emily and Professor Lipson at the same time. Quentin went to go stop her because she wanted to commit suicide. She's going to jump off of the building. She went to go jump, and Quentin caught her, but she dropped the battery, and it just fell all those stores, and you saw the magic just release from it. Lipson says that she did not turn Mayakovsky into a bear. We end up finding out that Emily was actually the one that turned him into a bear. Alice had picked up a cat earlier, and the cat apparently was used to warn her of the lampreys, and the cat exploded. Now, we saw a guy at the construction site that a lamprey actually fused himself into, and that way it could have a human body to go after Alice. So she kept a pet around, a young pet, something that would be able to warn her. And, when she went to go look for a pet, she wanted something young, so something that was spry, something that paid attention. When the lamprey guy got close to her, the cat just blew up, literally exploded. And I wonder what she did to the lamprey. I really wonder what she did. Like I said, we saw the guy earlier, he got possessed. Katie ended up going to Emily, who actually had the battery, and she's the one that, like I said, who turned Mayakovsky into a bear. Now, where is Mayakovsky now? I want to know where Mayakovsky is, or he's just a bear. We're going to move on. The animal on the island, like I said, is called a shadow bat, and one of the people on the island were killed. Frey went to the body and touched the man's neck and was checking a few things, and Frey says that the man was not killed by this shadow bat. He was killed by a sword. Elliot called Father Poe out. Father Poe is the one who had been summoning the shadow bat, and to strike fear in the people to control them. The townspeople ended up killing Father Poe, and Elliot was able to get away with the key. When Elliot got the first key, chapter 2 created itself in the book, and the lamprey beast caught the guy that had the lamprey that had control of the construction worker, found Elliot in the alley and beat Elliot up and took over Elliot's body. More than likely, this is because the lamprey wants to get close to Alice, so he wants to have somebody who's close to Alice to get her. Great episode. I wonder what's going to move forward as far as the Muntjac is concerned. I want to see more scenes on the boat. Are we going to start going on other missions on the boat? So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about to see what's going to happen with magic as a whole in this universe. What's going to happen with this lamprey situation with Alice? I really want to know about that as well. I appreciate you guys for watching. It's early in the morning, so I got the early jitters. I'm really about to go back to bed. I wanted to make sure I got this stuff recorded because this is Monday, so we got to get a new week of stuff, and I don't need anything from last week still sitting in my queue to be recorded. So let me know what you think about this episode in the comments below, whether you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook. You guys know who we are. We're Fans Anonymous. Please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Watch all of our content that we have. We have over 700 videos for your viewing pleasure and enjoyment. We got a live stream coming up this Wednesday. Me and my man Jeremy Branch from B Terror Productions. It's called the Terrible Anonymous Power Hour. It's going to be Wednesday at 12 noon. If not, we will let you guys know. Pensacon is coming up in Pensacola, Florida. For anybody that's down here near this area, come check it out. And we're also on the road to 100,000 views. So don't forget to watch our content here, like what we got, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in another video.